CalSAWS, and I wanted to welcome you to the JPA board and membership meeting. And we're going to take a little while and go through and make sure and do confirmation of quorum before we get started with our meeting. And the way we're going to be doing this is region by region to be able to do that. Some of you have already logged in. We can see that you're logged in, and we are going to be confirming that you're on, as well as others. So the first thing I'm going to do as I go through this is confirm the people that we have on for the region, then see if we have any others that have come on for the region. So starting with CalSAWS Region 1, San Benito, Tracy Belton, I see that you're on. If you could unmute yourself and just say here, that would be great.
Here.
Hi, Dave.
Tracy. San Mateo, Ken, I see that you're on.
Present.
Very good. Do we have any other directors from CalSAWS Region 1 that have logged in?
This is Kathy Gallagher.
And this is
Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Carrie Bierman is here.
And Karen Feast on.
And Jennifer Yasumoto. Sorry, Jennifer Yasumoto from Napa.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer.
And Randy Morris from Santa Cruz.
Thank you, Randy.
And this is Angela Shing from Santa Clara.
Thank you, Angela. Okay. Do we have
Elizabeth
Trent on? Pardon me?
Elizabeth Kelly Kalisa.
Deborah Bates, Orange.
Yeah, before we go on, we are just in CalSAWS Region 1, just so we could stay a little bit organized. We'll go region by region. So thanks. Still in Region 1, Lori from Alameda, are you on? Carrie, Marin?
Yes, I am here.
Great, thanks, Carrie. Sorry about that.
No worries.
And Trent, San Francisco, are you on? Okay, I think that concludes CalSAWS Region 1. Thank you, everybody. Going on to Region 2, Nicole from Alpine, I think we have you on, correct?
Correct, I'm on.
Very good. Kristen Calaveras?
Here.
Thank you, welcome. Dawn from El Dorado, are you on? Oh, we were not expecting Dawn, sorry about that. Kathy Mono, I see that you're on. Kathy? Mono County?
I'm here.
Thank you so much, appreciate it, Kathy. All right, Nevada County, Rachel. Rachel, Nevada County? Okay.
I'm sorry, did you miss Modoc County?
We have not done Modoc County yet. We're going to do that with...
Sorry, I was out of the service.
Thank you, Kelly. Gotcha. All right. Amanda, are you on from Placer? Amanda Sharp, Placer County?
I'm here. I'm sorry, my phone was muted. I am here. This is Amanda Sharp.
No problem. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. All right, Rebecca Tuolumne. Rebecca Spino. All right, Nolan from YOLO.
Nolan's here, thanks.
Thanks, Nolan. And Jennifer Yuba.
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks, Jennifer. All right, anybody that I did not get from CalSAWS Region 2?
Yeah, this is David from Sutter.
Awesome, thanks, David. We got you. Vicki Sierra, are you on from Sierra County? All right, very good. All right, Region 3, I think Shelby, we got you. Are you on?
I am. Good morning.
Good morning. Elizabeth Calusa, I think you're on as well.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Bill from Glenn County.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Connie from Humboldt.
Yep, I'm here.
Thanks, Connie. Becky, I think you're on. Mendocino.
Yes, here.
Good morning. Thank you. And Kelly, I think we already got you from MoDOT. And Liz from Trinity County.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Anybody else from CalSAWS Region 3 that did not sign in? Very good. Let's go to Region 4. Delfino, Fresno. Delfino, are you on?
I'm here. I'm here.
Thanks, Delfino. Very good. Thank you. Marilyn, Inyo.
Here.
Thanks, Marilyn. Dina, Kern.
I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning, Dina. Sonia from Kings. Sonia, are you on? All right. Deborah, Madera. Madera County, Deborah. Okay. Ivania from Merced.
Here.
Thank you. Welcome. Chris from San Joaquin.
Good morning. I'm here.
Good morning. Thank you. Gotcha. Devin from San Luis Obispo.
I'm here.
Welcome. Thank you. Kathy, Stanislaus.
Good morning, I'm here.
Good morning. Thanks, Kathy. Any other directors from CalSAWS Region 4 that did not introduce themselves? Very good. Let's move on to CalSAWS Region 5. Veronica Imperial, I think you're on. Veronica Imperial, can unmute yourself, that'd be great. Great, Veronica, we're going to come back to you. Deborah, I think you've already chimed in. Are you there?
I'm here.
From Orange?
I'm here.
Great, thank you. Cassania, San Bernardino. Cassania.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Rick, San Diego.
Rick's here. Good morning.
Thanks, Rick. Daniel, Santa Barbara. Daniel, we think we've seen you already log in. Can you announce yourself, please? All right, Sayori, Riverside. Sayori.
Juan, I just saw a note that Sayori's not going to be able to attend today.
I didn't understand that. If somebody could speak up again.
On the chat, it mentioned that Sayori's not going to make the meeting today.
Okay, we're missing a few on chat.
Sayori's not making the meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. Melissa Ventura.
Good morning here.
Good morning, thank you. Los Angeles County, Antonia. Antonia, you on?
I'll have somebody follow up, John.
Hear me? I'm on.
Okay, thank you, Antonia.
Thank you.
Cynthia McCoy Miller.
Good morning, I'm here.
Thank you, Cynthia. And Michael, I think I've already heard you as well.
Yes, I'm on.
Very good. Michael, that confirms that we do have quorum of the JPA membership as well as for the JPA board. So I will turn this over to you to call our meeting to order.
Okay, great. Well, thank you everyone for being able to participate in this kind of forum. Now that we've got our quorum established, we'll go ahead and officially call the meeting to order. So any public comment on any items not on the agenda, this is the time to address them. Okay, hearing none, then we'll go ahead and move right into our action items in the agenda. John?
Very good. Thank you, Michael. Just for a minute, if we can go back to slide 2, I would like to give you just a couple of logistics for today's meetings as we go through the meeting today. Thanks for joining into Zoom. We know that we do have some people that are dialed into this meeting. We're going to have people monitoring chat. So if you're a member of the public and you have a comment, when that agenda item's called, you could either type it into the chat, and Michael, as our JPA chairperson, we will get his attention at the end of the discussion, and then we'll go into the public comment period, or you could do the virtual raising of hand, or else you could unmute yourself and ask the chair to be recognized at the appropriate time. It was funny, Jen and I were talking today, and yesterday we both got our notices to be flying down to San Diego for the conference. And, you know, none of us planned to be having a virtual conference this year, but I think I'm really excited about the content that the team has put together. So we have two halves of this meeting today. The first part up front is our business meeting. There are things like election of our board and our project steering committee, signature authorization forms, and some amendments that we need to get through, as well as our budget and those types of things. But then we want to give sort of the second half of the meeting a little bit more of a conference feel and talk about what is up and coming. What can you expect from CalSAWS as we go through this? And we have a lot of video content. So as you're looking at this, if you're looking at it on your computer, you may want to make sure that you're setting up so you can maximize the view of the screen and minimize probably the view of the speakers as you're going through these items. And Daniel, we do see that you are on, and we acknowledge acknowledging that. Okay, so again, two halves of the meeting, the business meeting, and then the conference. You'll notice for those of you that participated last year at this time when the CalSAWS JPA was created, that we had the theme, "We Are One," with the Highway 1 sign, and you'll see that on some of our virtual backgrounds, that Highway 1 sign, one team, one goal. We're building on that today, and today is, after we get through our business meeting, the road to CalSAWS. We are just 15 months away from 39 counties coming into CalSAWS all in one event, and we have a lot to do, but we have accomplished a lot. So the second part of the meeting, we're going to be looking at the journey, the points of interest that are up and coming, things that you could expect as we go live onto CalSAWS or your counties go live. And we're also going to be pointing out some things as we that are potentials for the future and calling your interest to those, because this is also a strategic planning meeting. Okay. After this meeting, there is also a meeting of the project steering committee, and there's one agenda item on that, and that's the election of the project steering committee co-chairs. So it's the same Zoom link, it's the same call-in number and things like that. So after we close this meeting today, there will be a brief project steering committee meeting to be able to go through items. So on protocols, when we ask for votes, we are going to be asking for a verbal vote, not just in the chat, but an actual verbal vote. It's up to you whether you want to turn on your video or not. That's totally up to you. And hopefully you have the instructions, and I think we've all become Zoom competent over the last 90 days. Okay. Going on to slide 3. I think Michael already hit on that this was the public opportunity to speak on items that are not on the agenda. And this slide lays out the time limits for those public comments as we go through that. And again, also on slide 3 is how to mute and unmute yourself via Zoom. And if you've called in, it is a *6 to do that. And many times people are double muted. They have to do the *6 and unmute on their device. So just to let people know that as well. Okay. Let's go on. The CalSAWS member representative action items. These are the action items for all 58 counties, all of our JPA members to be voting on. So annually, at this meeting, we must elect our JPA board and project steering committee for the coming fiscal year as we go through this. This very dense slide with lots of words on it talks about how many, per the JPA agreement, section 2.04, how many JPA members are from each one of the CalSAWS regions. I'm not going to read that to you. Appreciate the nomination calls and emails that we've had. We have created a slate for the regions that have to go through an election process, as well as introducing from Region 6, LA County, those that have been appointed to their positions. So without further ado, I want to go to slide 6, CalSAWS Region 1. The slate to be presented to the membership is Kathy Gallagher, the director from Contra Costa County, continuing, and Tracy Belton, San Benito County, the director, continuing. And I would like to thank Karen Fees for her service to the JPA board this last fiscal year and continuing through this meeting as we've gone through. But that is CalSAWS Region 1 slate. CalSAWS Region 2, Ann Edwards, continuing on the JPA board. Unfortunately, Ann had an emergency, an unexpected emergency that she had to take care of out of state and is not being able to join us, but she has accepted the nomination and looks forward to serving as a board member as we go forward. Moving on to CalSAWS Region 3, we have Becky Emery, Mendocino County Director, continuing on that slide. So thank you, Becky. Region 4 for CalSAWS, we have Delfino from Fresno County and Kathy from Stanislaus County, both directors continuing in their role as JPA board members. Region 5, we also have consistency in the nominations slate. So Deborah Bates, our director from Orange County, Cassania Thomas, our assistant executive officer from San Bernardino County, and Melissa Livingston, the director from Ventura County, continuing on as JPA board members. Region 6, again, also some consistency. Antonia Jimenez, the Director of Department of Public Social Services, continuing in her role. Michael Sylvester, our current JPA Board Chair, continuing in his role as Assistant Director for DPSS. And Cynthia McCoy Miller from the Department of Children and Family Services, DCFS, Senior Deputy Director, continuing on as appointments to the JPA Board. So this is the slate that has been created for the JPA board. Before turning it back to Michael to be able to ask for a motion for this, what I would like to do is I'd also like to present the project steering committee slate and then see if there are any nominations from the floor for the board or from the PSC, and then see if any of our JPA membership would like to entertain moving these all at the same time, so we only have to do one roll call vote instead of doing separate votes for the JPA board as well as for the project steering committee. So before moving on, Michael, as our chair, is that okay with you?
Yes, that is. So,
thank you, Michael.
Do we have a motion to move the slate forward?
Michael, before we do the motion, what I wanted to do is present the PSC and then see if maybe there is a way that we can move both at the same time so we only have to do one vote. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Michael. All right, so the next item, this is the PSC nominations and election and appointments, and sort of the governing documents summarized on slide 13. The slate that's been created, Jessica Perrin from Marin County continuing, or Jesse Perrin, our division director. Larissa Simon, San Mateo County, director of staff development training and information services. Region 2, Deputy Director Ethan Dye for Sacramento County. CalSAWS Region 3, Kelly Hampton, Humboldt County, Deputy Branch Director, continuing on. CalSAWS Region 4, Cindy Utes, Kern County, Chief Deputy Director, and Deanna Barnes, Deputy Director, Tulare County, continuing on. Region 5, Gilbert Ramos, Director for San Bernardino County Human Services Agency. Alberto Benuelos from San Diego County Health and Human Services Agency, Assistant Director, and Rocio Aguinaga, Riverside County Department of Public Social Services Deputy Director. Our appointees from CalSAWS Region 6, Luther Evans Jr. from DPSS, Division Chief, Winna Critchlow from DPSS, Division Chief, and from DCFS, Vicki Moore, continuing as the Human Services Administrator 3 on the Project Steering Committee. Okay, so this slide 20, is your slate that has been created for the Project Steering Committee for the coming fiscal year. At this time, I would like to open it up to see if there's any nominations, additional nominations above and beyond the slate that any of the directors would like to make for either JPA board or project steering committee. If somebody does make that, then we will have to have a meeting of that region in real time to see who they would like to move forward. So is there any additional nominations for either the JPA board or the project steering committee at this time? Hearing none, Michael, I think this is open for the membership to make a motion, a second, and then to move the slate for both the JPA board and project steering committee.
Okay, so board members, do I hear a motion to move the slate forward as a group?
This is Karen Fees, Region 1. I'd like to make a motion to move forward the slate of the board and the PSC as stated.
This is Becky Emery, Region 3. I'd like to second that motion.
Okay.
Very good, Michael. I think we have a motion and a second. And now we're going to go through our region by region vote to be able to confirm our JPA board and project steering committee. So we'll start with Region 1. Kathy Contra Costa.
Aye.
Very good. Carrie Marin.
Aye.
Carrie Marin.
Yes, aye.
Thank you. Jennifer Napa.
Yes, aye.
Thank you. Tracy San Benito.
Yes, aye.
Thank you, Tracy. Ken San Mateo.
Aye.
Very good. Angela Santa Clara.
Aye.
Thank you. Randy Santa Cruz.
Aye.
Very good. And Karen made the motion from Sonoma. Any other votes from Region 1 that I may have missed from directors? Moving on to Region 2. Nicole Alpine.
Aye.
Thank you. Kristen Calaveras.
Aye.
Thank you. Kathy Mono.
Aye.
Thank you. Amanda Placer.
Aye.
Thank you. Vicki, Sierra County. Vicki, Sierra County.
Aye.
David. Thank you, Vicki. Appreciate it. We got that. David, Sutter County.
Aye.
Thank you, David. Rebecca, Tuolumne. Nolan from Yolo.
Aye.
Thank you, Nolan. Jennifer, Yuba County.
Aye.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Any other votes that I did not record from CalSAWS Region 2? All right, Region 3. Shelby, Butte County. Shelby from Butte, do you approve?
Aye.
Thank you, Shelby. Elizabeth, Calusa.
Aye.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Bill, Glenn County.
Aye.
Very good, thank you. Connie, Humboldt. Oh, Connie is not on.
Yes, I am.
So Becky. Oh, thanks, Connie. Appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry about that. All right, Becky, Mendocino County.
I seconded, so I'm not sure if but yes.
Oh, thank you, Becky. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Appreciate that. Kelly, Modoc County.
Aye.
Good. Liz, Trinity County. Liz from Trinity. Okay. Any other votes from CalSAWS Region 3? All right, let's go on to Region 4. Delfino from Fresno County.
Yes.
Thank you. Marilyn, Inyo.
Aye.
Very good. Dina, Kern.
Aye.
Very good. Devanya from Merced.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Chris, San Joaquin.
Yes.
Very good. Devin, San Luis Obispo.
Aye.
Good. Kathy, Stanislaus.
Yes.
Thank you, Kathy. Any other votes from CalSAWS Region 4 that I did not record?
Deborah, Madera County.
Madera, thank you, Deborah. We got you and recorded your vote. Appreciate it.
And this is Tanya from King. I also vote aye.
Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate it. We got you. All right, Region 5, Veronica, Imperial. Veronica from Imperial County. Okay. Deborah, Orange County.
Aye.
Thank you. Cassania, San Bernardino.
Aye.
This is Veronica. Was having a difficult time unmuting. Aye.
Thank you, Veronica. Appreciate it. Rick, San Diego.
Yes.
Thank you. Daniel, Santa Barbara.
Aye.
Thank you, Daniel. Melissa, Ventura.
Aye.
Great. Sayori, have you joined? Riverside County?
No,
All
Sayori.
right. Any other? Oh, yeah, Sayori will not join. I got that. Thank you. All right, that concludes Region 5. Let's go to Region 6, Los Angeles County. Antonia, do you approve?
Yes.
Thank you, Antonia. Cynthia, do you approve?
Yes.
Thank you. And Michael, do you approve?
Yes.
Very good. So that concludes our vote for the JPA Board and Project Steering Committee for the coming fiscal year. Now, I'd like to go to an informational item, and we'll go to our next slide. Slide 28. The state also has a representative on our JPA board, and the state has identified, let's go to the next slide, Dan Calamaris to continue. Dan's the director of the Office of Systems Integration, and he is going to continue as the state ex officio representative. Dan also could not make it today. He had some emergency surgery. He's fine. He had that he had to take care of today. So OSI is represented on the phone if we have any questions, but Dan looks forward to continuing in that role, and he sends his apologies for not being able to make it today. Okay, let's move on to the next item. And this is just for the current JPA board. So there's just been a changeover in the JPA board. Karen Fees is director from Sonoma County is going to be rolling off, and Tracy Belton from Region 1 from San Benito County is going to be rolling on. But Tracy does not take over until July 1st, the beginning of the fiscal year. So pursuant to our JPA agreement, we have to seek nominations just from our current board for a chair and vice chair to serve for the coming fiscal year. So Michael, I think I'll turn it over to you to see if there is an action for nomination of a chair and a vice chair.
So can you guys hear me more clearly now?
We can. It's a lot clearer. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, I switched microphones. Okay, do we have a motion from the board members on the chair and vice chair?
This is Antonia. Is this for the entire board? I nominate Ann. I nominate Michael Sylvester for chair and Ann Edwards for vice chair.
Great, we have.
Very good. Michael, I think we need a second on that.
This is Deborah
John,
Bates, Region 5. I second that motion.
John, this is Delfino. I think we have talked about this, about Ann continuing in that role. She's okay because she's not on the call, right?
Yeah, Ann said if she is nominated for the JPA vice chair role that you'd accept the nomination, and she wanted me to pass that on to the group. And we will, again, confirm that at our July meeting, but she wanted that passed on, that she would accept that if she was nominated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't hear who the second was from.
I think the second was from you, right, Deborah? Was that Deborah that seconded?
Deborah Bates.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
Very good. So, Michael, I'm going to go through and do the roll call now. Kathy Gallagher, do you approve?
Sorry. Yes, I approve.
Thank you, Kathy. Karen, do you approve?
Yes.
Thank you. Amanda, Region 2, voting for Ann Edwards, do you approve?
I approve.
Thank you. Becky, do you approve? Region 3, Becky? Didn't get you, Becky, so we'll go to Delfino, Region 4.
Sorry.
Thank you, Becky. Delfino, Region 4?
Yes.
Great. Kathy, Region 4?
Yes.
Great. Cassania, Region 5?
Aye.
Thank you, Cassania. Melissa, Region 5?
Aye.
Great. Antonia made the motion, so thank you. Michael, Region 6, do you approve?
Yes.
Very good. And Cynthia McCoy-Miller, do you approve?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys hanging in on that. Our next item for our CalSAWS JPA board that we're seeking the board's consideration is approval of the 2021 CalSAWS budget. So this includes the CalSAWS implementation and advanced planning documents updates. So that's the IAPDUs. CalACES, that isn't a typo. That's there's still some CalACES. M&O, maintenance and operations documents that survive for both C4 and LRS. The CalWIN M&O budget documents. And then we have county purchases, separate services, premise items that come from our state partners for implementation of policy items, and the administrative budget for unfunded costs that we have. If we go on to slide 34, This slide just references the governing documents for the annual budget and the adoption of the annual budget. So our JPA agreement, our bylaws, and the MOU that has been approved by all 58 counties has those documents, and this is the reference for that. Let's move on to the next one. So what we're looking for is the CalSAWS annual project budget, and includes funds for our baseline project funding. So maintenance and operations for CalSAWS, CalACES inclusive of C4 and LRS M&O, and CalWin. It also has the policy enhancements that come down from our state partners for larger policy items through premise items. Our county purchases that our counties approve for purchasing things like imaging scanners and the like. And then administrative funds that are unfunded, not funded through our IAPDU, for insurance, audit services, accounting, conference rooms, those types of things. This was approved on January 24th by the general membership, but now it has to be rolled into the overall project budget. Rolling to slide 36, I'm going to ask Holly Murphy, as the director of our project management office, to give you a quick overview of this slide that summarizes the budget.
Good morning.
Holly? There you go.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Okay. So yeah, page 36, this provides the budget totals by funding source. So as John mentioned, it includes our CalACES, our CalSAWS, and our CalWin, which is our more significant IAPDUs. This year, you'll notice all of our premise items are consolidated under CalSAWS. That's simply because we've consolidated those into individual APDs rather than separate across multiple systems. So we've streamlined that. That change has no effect to your county share of cost methodology. So this view also provides the breakdown between the expenditure categories as required by our fiscal agent. It includes the breakdown between our services and supplies, the capital, and the debt service. The debt service is our lease payments that are specific to C4, and those are nearing closeout. So we just have a small amount left in this year. So the total is just over 490 million that we ask for your approval.
So Michael, I think this is open for board consideration.
So are there any questions from any of the board members on what was presented from a budgetary standpoint? Okay, then hearing none, do we have a motion to pass this on a vote?
Motion to approve, Delfino.
Do we have a second?
Kathy Gallagher, I'll second.
Okay. Did you get those, John?
Yes, sure did. I'll go through the roll then. Karen, Region 1, do you approve?
Yes.
Good. Amanda, Region 2. Amanda, Region 2.
I'm sorry, my phone is slow. I do approve.
Very good. Thanks, Amanda. Appreciate it. Becky, Region 3.
I approve.
Very good. Kathy, Region 4.
Yes.
Thank you. Cassania, Region 5.
Aye.
Thank you, Cassania. Deborah, Region 5.
Aye.
Thank you, Deborah. Melissa, Region 5.
Aye.
Thank you. Antonia, Region 6.
Aye.
Thank you. Michael, Region 6.
Yes.
Very good. And Cynthia, Region 6.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you so much. Our next item on this is a consent calendar item. We have a couple of things on the consent calendar for board consideration. Standard items, approval of our JPA board meeting minutes. Item B, is signature authorization funds who can sign contracts and the like and obligate the consortium and the JPA. This is the same list as last year. We have our board chair, vice chair, myself as the secretary to the board. We have select section directors, Laura Chavez as the acting LRS project director and our technical director, Tom Hartman as our C4 project director and common services director, Diane Alexander as the WCDS Cal Win executive director, going through and having them be able to sign off on items. And then Cassania Thomas as the San Bernardino County executive, being able to sign off on items, and San Bernardino County is our fiscal agent. So these are the standard list of items, and the minutes as well as the signature authorization forms are open for board action. Michael?
So any changes or updates needed to the minutes from the board members? Any questions about the signature authorities? They're rolled over from the same signature authorities from last year. Okay, hearing none. Do we have a motion to put this up for a vote? Pass?
Motion to approve, Delfino from Fresno.
Second.
This is Amanda Sharp, second.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the second.
Amanda Sharp.
Yes,
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Great. Okay, Michael, we'll go through the roll call then. Kathy, do you approve?
I approve.
Thank you. Karen, do you approve? Thank you. Becky?
I approve.
Thank you. Kathy?
Yes.
Thank you. Cassania?
Aye.
Cassania? Thank you, Cassania. Deborah?
Aye.
Thank you. Melissa?
Aye.
Great. Antonia?
Aye.
Thank you. Michael?
Yes.
Great. And Cynthia?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, board members, and thank you for sticking with us through all of those votes, and thank you, membership, for sticking through that as well. Now we go to our representative informational items. And Michael, before we do that, I think probably we didn't pause between each one of the action items for a public comment. So you might want to, I'll turn it back to you to see if there was any public comment on any of the action items.
Yes, this is the opportunity for the public to comment on any of the action items that were previously discussed. So I'm opening that up right now.
And there's nothing in chat, Jen?
I'm looking in chat, I don't see anything. So hearing none and seeing none, we'll go ahead and move forward then.
Thank you, Michael. Holly, let's start with the